channel. This is Engineer's Guide. Help me unbox this Fike suppression panel. This is the Shpro Fike suppression panel, which is assembled in UK. So when you open it, there's this paper that is showing please open and read upon receipt of this product. So it's an essential information that is inside. It's okay, so we'll just go directly. You can see from here there is a foam that is protecting the motherboard. There is an enclosure that is also attached to it, but the enclosure is just an enclosure. So this is how it comes in a wrapped condition. So this is actually not new, and I'm going to open it up, so just wait. So when it's being opened, it's gonna be like this. So actually this is new, and from here you could see everything verbatim. So whatever that we are talking about now, we have the chance to just notice whatever that is it on the board. So each and every line comes with an end of line. So what it's meant to say is, if we should plug this to a power supply, we are going to get the system normalized. All right, so from here you could see this is the buzzer where the sounds on the board will just come when there is any indication on the panel, and you could see the detect 1, detect 2, detect input. So on the top side, this is the input devices, and from the right corner will be the output. All right, and from here you could see the dip switch settings, of which we have video on that, and I would do one of these days, I would just do a video basically on the dip switch, how to set the dip switches. All right, so then here you could see where you are going to connect the supplies to. So here it's an AC secondary supply, and this is the battery, and these are the fuses that is controlling. One side is for the AC supply and the other side is for the battery. All right, on the board we have rectifiers to just rectify the AC supply that will be coming from the transformer. Actually this also comes with a transformer, so this is also the transformer. All right, so it comes like that. Okay, so it comes firmly secured. So you could see that the transformer comes in 220 volts, 240 volts, or 220 volts to 24 volt supply. So the AC 240 volts is going to be transformed to 24 volt AC, and with the help of the rectifiers on the board, it's going to transform it to DC. So then the battery that is also going to come also is going to be in DC also as well. So the panel uses 24 volts DC supply. On it are the relays that is going to control the panel, the capacitors and everything, the heat sink, this, and this is the AC normal. These are the indicators, and here is a numerical, this for diagnostic, whatever that is going to happen, this is where it's going to show. This is actually the display. It comes in codes in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 11. All right, because the display is only in ones, and you could see that there is one dot there. The dot also signifies certain stages of which an activation, when it occurs, it will just be with or without. All right, so and the system also comes with this. This is actually the CRM4. So from here you could see that you will be having an alarm relay, a supervisory relay, and a trouble relay. So what this is going to help us with is this. Actually, I will just open this also as well. This is how it looks like, so you could see from this side. Oops. So this is how it comes like. Okay, this actually helps to just increase. So this is the ports that you could just fix. All right, so for instance, if I would want to fix this, I could just fix this one here, or I could also fix it here. All right, there is this spot, this pins is going to go through this one, and it depends on where you are going to fix and how it's going to work also as well. So for instance, mostly we just put this CRM form for the first stage, second stage, release stage, and another signal for trouble. And in case we are using form system, you can use it for the water flow also as well, the water flow switch. If we want to monitor, we can just get a signal from the release, second stage, and also the first stage also as well, to just increase, because from this side we only have the alarm, so it's only an external relay that is going to help us to get all these things, and this has been incorporated through this part. All right, so then there is a link that goes to how it's being wired and how it works also as well. Most of the videos have been made, but let's take this chance for those of you who are watching for the first time. Please like and subscribe. The first detect one is where you are going to put your detectors. So it can be a heat detector or a smoke detector. It depends on the detector that you are using, the area of which you are using, and the specific detector that you're supposed to be using. So detect 1 is going to be the zone 1, and detect 2 is going to be the zone 2. All right, now detect 3, the input 3 is going to be your MRS, that is the manual pull station, which is always located outside, mostly near the control panel. And detect 4 is abort switch, which is always located inside the panel, right? And the input 5 is the LPS, that is what we call the low pressure switch. All right, the low pressure switch monitors the cylinder. Whenever there is any anything, it's gonna give signal, and it's gonna give you that signal. And because the input 5 is 5, in case of any activation, this diagnostic display is going to show 5. Okay, for detect 1, you will know that it will be showing 1, and you know that is zone 1. Detect 2 is 2, detect 3 is 3, 4 is 4, the aborts. All right, now when we come here on the audible one is where we are going to connect the bell. And before we just go there, now the detect 1 has an end of line of 4.3k. that is same also as the detect 2, 4.3k. the input 3, input 4, input 5 has resistance of 20k. Just put that in mind, and so you don't miss. In case you lose it, you would just know what to put there. And now when you come here, the audible one is going with 1.2k end of line resistor. The audible 2, that is the horn strobe mostly inside, it also has 1.2k, and the audible 3 is also 1.2k end of line resistor, which is mostly connected outside. And the agent release has a resistance of 2.4k resistance. All right, the solenoid, we don't have any resistance for it, so mostly we will just connect it directly. And when we want to connect the solenoid, then it means you have to do something here in the activation. Mostly for solenoids, we will activate the first one. All right, this is the main. All right, 1. And if it's for the agent release, that is what you would also activate. You would have to know what you want, that it's supposed to be cross zoned. Cross zone, it means to say the dip switch 12 has to go up, and when you would want the abort switch to be 30 seconds, so then you're going to get the 7, the 9, the 10, and the 12 is going to go high, so it's going to go up. So you want the abort switch to also reset itself, also it will just be there also as well. So the system is going to work on cross zone basis, like when first zone activates and another zone of zone 1 also activates, it's not going to release it unless zone 2 will activate. So what we're saying is zone 1 and zone 2 has to activate before the countdown of 30 seconds will activate. But in case zone 1 activates and another zone 1 activates from another place, it will not activate. It will just be on the same stage. That is the first stage alarm. So in alarming, you will see that on the first stage there will be an alarm activated, and on the second stage there will be a pre-discharge alarm, and after 30 seconds it will release. All right, so this is basically how the system works. This is as per NFPA standards, and it's easily to be worked on. You can use this for deluge systems, the deluge foam system also as well. You can use for pre-action, okay, with the help of a compressor. Compressed air will be in the system, air and water together. You can just use it also as well, and it all depends on what you would want to use it for and how you're going to program it. It's easy to work on Fike systems. And in case you would have any comments, you would want clarification of how to just deal with certain things, you could just hit me up and I'm gonna help you out. All right, so this is actually the motherboard, and from the back, let's turn it so you could see this is actually the back, and this comes with stands. All right, so we don't just fix it on the panel just like that. We will have to fix it on its stands. So for this one, it came with its stands, so you could hear it from this. It's here, it's inside. Let me see if I could just get it out. Okay, I just got it late, this panel, and God willing tomorrow I need to install that, but for quick video, so these are the pins. Okay, these are the stands that you could just fix before you could just mount the system on. All right, so this is Engineer's Guide. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.